Tonight, former President Trump returning to a familiar campaign refrain, weaponizing race, gender, and xenophobia against his political opponents.
Nikki Haley is a disaster.
Trump posting on Truth Social attacking Nikki Haley, who is the daughter of Indian immigrants. Writing, anyone listening to Nikki Nimrata Haley's whacked-out speech last night would think that she won the Iowa primary, misspelling Haley's birth name, Nimrata. Trump also posting this picture, mixing Haley's photo with Hilary Clinton.
Nikki Haley, in particular, is counting on the Democrats and liberals to infiltrate your Republican primary.
Trump has often resorted to race and gender-based attacks on Haley, reposting a false report questioning her eligibility for the presidency in the run-up to the Iowa caucus because her parents were born abroad. Haley is a full U.S. citizen born in South Carolina and is constitutionally eligible to be president. These aggressive campaign tactics have been a staple of Trump's political brand since he ran for president in 2016. During that primary campaign, he repeatedly accused Ted Cruz of being ineligible for the Oval Office because he was born on Canadian soil.
So you should go out, get a declaratory judgment, let the courts decide.
Cruz's mother is a U.S. citizen, making him a citizen as well and fully eligible for the presidency. Trump also promoting false conspiracy theories that Cruz's father spent time with Lee Harvey Oswald, the man who assassinated President John F. Kennedy.
His father was with Lee Harvey Oswald prior to Oswald's being, shot. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
Then candidate Trump also launched personal attacks on Ben Carson, joking about an incident in Carson's autobiography where he said he stabbed a friend, getting his knife caught in the man's belt.
He lunged that knife into the stomach of his friends, but lo and behold, it hit the belt. It hit the belt, and the knife broke. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Trump also bringing up details in the autobiography about what Carson called the, quote, pathological temper of his youth, drawing a disparaging comparison.
That's a big problem because you don't cure that. As an example, child molester. You don't cure these people. You don't cure a child molester. There's no cure for it. Pathological, there's no cure for that.
Even before his time in politics, Trump consistently promoted the false conspiracy theory that former President Obama was born outside the U.S., before finally admitting he was not.
He doesn't have a birth certificate, or he hasn't shown it. His grandmother in Kenya said he was born in Kenya.
Now, years later, as the battle for New Hampshire tightens just days before polls open, Trump's attacks going personal yet again.
Dasha joins us tonight from the campaign trail in Manchester. So, Dasha, how is Nikki Haley responding to all these attacks from Trump?
Well, her team is reacting with a statement out today saying Donald Trump is attacking Nikki for one reason. She's got momentum and he's scared. This is a two-person race between Nikki and Trump. Voters have a choice. The chaos, drama, and personal grievances of the past or a new generation of conservative leadership. Of course, it is not a two-person race quite yet, but they are looking to spin these attacks in her favor, Tom.
And Dasha, I know you have some new reporting as well when it comes to the DeSantis campaign and some moves they're making ahead of the New Hampshire primary.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They are focusing their efforts rather than here in New Hampshire because, as we know, we've all seen those numbers, and the DeSantis campaign has also seen the numbers. He does not do very well here. This is much more fertile ground for Haley. So he is moving the majority of his campaign staff to South Carolina. They're going to start building that operation as soon as possible there. That's where they see a possibility of turning this into a two-person race. They believe that Nikki Haley is going to struggle there. They think because it's her home state, she's going to have a difficult time getting past that. If you lose your home state, it's hard to argue viability going forward. Lucky for DeSantis, Florida is a little further down the line in the primary calendar. He's not doing so hot against Trump there, but he's got a little ways before he has to cross that bridge. So they're looking for South Carolina to turn it into an actual two-person race there. So that's their strategy moving forward. The question is, will they have the resources to get to South Carolina and beyond, Tom?
Dasha Burns with a lot of new reporting for us tonight. Dasha, we thank you for that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.